Okay. I'm okay with this. Sounds good.
I gotta hop off. I'll. Cheers.
Cheers.
What's up, everyone? I started a little early. All right. All right. Since it's a surprising day today, this is the first time in my 2 decades on Wall Street that I don't remember having NFPs happen. Sometimes they fall on a holiday, and you have essentially it gets released next week, next Friday, right? But because of the government shutdown, this is the first time. One second, let me start the. There we go. This is the first time in since I've been around the block, and I've been around the block for a long time. I see that there's going to be no release because the government has shut down essentially, and now we can, we'll see what happens. Nothing should happen because there's no release, so everybody, I think it's just going to be a very quiet Friday, and very, very interesting. Let's see. So as you can see on the calendar, it says tentative because nobody knew, but it's not happening. US, right here, U.S. government data may be impacted by shutdown, tentative events, or delayed revision or cancellation. All right, so essentially, our beloved non-farm payroll is probably not going to happen today. The government will resume work at some point, and I think maybe that it will be next Friday that they're going to do the release. So very fun times. You're living through a historical day, and I don't know what to tell you guys because there's not much we can do right now. With the government shutdown, U.S. government has essentially shut down because of the funding, and they're Democrats and Republicans, they're dishing out terms to resume the funding for government, and the Democrat Party of the United States is essentially saying we want free healthcare for illegal aliens in our country and some other bullshit demands, and Trump told them to go fuck themselves, and that's the gist of the beef they're having in Washington, D.C. So that means the federal agencies are not operational right now at this time, especially non-essential ones. So, 1 second, let me see. All right. So, if there is no volatility, there's not much to do, to be quite honest, because it is a Friday, and everybody's a bit dumbfounded what the fuck to do. So, probably I would be wanting to long something against the US dollar. So, because, so right now this is looking decent for Euro. If we have a breakout retest continuation, or there's two scenarios playing out for Euro that I like. So one scenario is like this. Another scenario is like this. Same breakout. We retest this high right here, and then we take off. So essentially for Euro dollar, you can use other currencies as well. I would be a buyer right here, and I would be a buyer right here. These are the two scenarios I'm interested in. I'm not interested if it sells, and it might sell. I don't care. No, that's not my. I wouldn't be a seller here just yet. Okay, I wouldn't want to be a seller today. We should do fibs as always and see how. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that, 702 on the fucking money yesterday. Or was it today already? Yeah, yesterday. right? How nice. Really, just straight up to the 702. I think gold did the same thing. Yeah, gold did the same thing. Gold is actually looking good now. I would buy gold right fucking now. As a day trade, put your stop, 50-minute time frame. Just put your stop somewhere here, or wait 9:30, or better yet here. But this is looking like it's going to continue. It's going to continue running towards these highs. So again, same thing. Deep pullback. Deep pullbacks always happen. Deep pullbacks always happen. Always happen. Always happen. You know what I mean? So you either have retests of previous highs, or you have deep pullback retracements. You have these two tools in your toolbox. I've been, I don't know, like a fucking on repeat for the last year explaining these setups. And these are very easy setups. All you have to do is just wait for them to happen. And you can see on gold, they happen all the time. You can see on currencies, they happen all the time. So why aren't you, taking advantage of these? These are very simple setups. And you can be making whatever. You can be live a life of freedom with these two setups. All right. So anyway, so these are the interesting. This is I'm looking for bullish breakout on euro for me to go long. Pound and Deutsch isn't that exciting, but it is an inverted head and shoulders essentially. Right. So it's a reversal pattern, right? I'm not really that interested in pound right now. So Aussie also has a inverted head and shoulders. So for next week, essentially, what you want to be looking for is this. You're gonna have this is the neckline, right? You want to have a breakout, retest, and continuation. All right, and you're like, Stan, why aren't you teaching us something else? Your job as a trader is to take the same fucking setup over and over and over again. Why don't you get about the fucking trading? It's not you coming up with a new way of trading every other day, depending on what market does. Oh, if market does, goes up, I'll be buying or whatever, right? Your job is to identify the setup and take it. Identify the setup, take it. Identify the setup, take it. That's it. You're a fucking human algorithm. It's not exciting. It's not in a casino. Oh, is it going to be, let me spin the wheel of roulette. Is it going to be 21 black or is it going to be fucking 18 red? Whatever. Right? You're not guessing. This is not guesswork. This is literally just a repetitive, monotonous identification of patterns and then putting on the same fucking risk management applied to the same setup. All right? So you put your stop loss below some kind of swing low, blah, blah, blah. You risk 0.5 to 1%, and you target 1% and more or whatever, however you trade. Or take half off and then break even, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. De-risk it and move on. That's it. The lesson is over. There's nothing to talk about. And as much as I want to be standing here doing these, the aping around, it's there's nothing to do. You just wait for setups. You identify the setups. When the price reaches these points of inflection in the market, you attack the market. That's it. I don't do anything else. If somebody else does something, there are plenty of people who trade it differently. But usually it's similar setups. They have, even ICT or smart money, they have the same setups. And you just take the same setup because you want to take advantage of the repetitive market pattern. You are a pattern recognizing machine. You're an algorithm. And all you do is just take advantage of the pattern to put money in your pocket. That's it. It's not about excitement. It's not about fucking rah, rah, hoorah, I'm in a casino. Or is it going to go up or is it? I don't give a shit where it's going to go at all. As a trader, as a human being, I might care where the price of gold is, the economic situation, all the humanity, right? All this bullshit. But as a trader, you don't give a shit. It's just volatility. You're capturing volatility. All right. So short lesson today. Congratulations. All right. Honestly, this is short and sweet. I don't know what the hell to talk about today. More so. because there's no NFP. Let's take a look at the S&P, what it's doing. Obviously, a little to the negative side from all-time highs. You know, we're at all-time highs. People were saying to short all-time highs here, and it's still trying to short. I don't know. Nobody knows when the top will be in. All right. So don't short this fucking thing. The best thing you can do is identify again. The trend is strong, and wait for a pullback. All right. So we are almost at the highs. Can you short here? But you could have shorted here as well, and then yet it went up. People saw this reverse hammer candle. They entered. All right, let's break it down. Why? Look at the price manipulation. 1 second, where's this fucking thing? Oh God, give me strength. 1 sec. Here we go. All right. So, 1 second. Just saw it. Damn it. Anyway, you see that every day we do take out candles lows of previous days and then reverse. All you have to do, this is obviously we're on top of the range of this is all-time high territory, for crying out loud. All right, so if you want to be a buyer, wait for a pullback into this moving average cloud, right? A little lower. There's absolutely no reason for you to short here. Why? Well, because this is what I wanted to talk about. So check this out, right? So people who, and there's plenty of videos on YouTube. You just go a week ago, 2 weeks ago, where they were saying this is it, this is the top, this is. So we had a sell-off for 3 days, which was a pullback, and the pullback stopped exactly at the 55 EMA here, or was it 21? 21 daily, and then it started going up, and then you have this reversal candle. See this reversal candle? And where are the orders for everybody? Okay, this is it. This is going to be another leg down, right? And the order is obviously below the candle low here, right? If you can see, let me stretch it out a little more. The entry model for this reversal is here. And you can see that this next candle that takes out the lows here of this specifically to wake in the idiots who thought that who are pissing against the wind, and then it stops them out because the stop loss is here. The smart ones had the stop loss here. That's why you had the run up here, and then a reversal. This was profit taking, and then obviously the price is running up. Now it's looking like it's maybe topish, right? So people, okay, maybe now I'm gonna short it. Maybe now, and in 2 weeks we're gonna be again revisiting this. So this is a stay the fuck away market. This is not a let me short the market. And you cannot obviously buy here. You're buying all-time high on a very overbought market. Okay? So have to be patient. The pullback will come. This was a pullback. And this was a continuation, right? So breakout, retest, a little deeper retest, whatever, and continuation. All right? The pullbacks will come. So let this thing go down. Let it go down because of the government shutdown, et cetera. Let it go down substantially, and we go from there. This is not let me short it. The thing is, you can short right now, and it might fall, but then you're gonna teach yourself a habit for looking for tops in a very strong trending market. And how many people try to short gold unsuccessfully, right? So just wait for these pullbacks. These pullbacks always happen, like this pullback right here when we were on Monday? On Monday when we were here, I told you that wait for the pullback. Don't chase up here. This is the same scenario with stocks now. Right? We're here in the stock market. You're going to get this retesting previous support resistance. or a deep pullback. Let's see how deep this was. So it's 50% retracement. So 50% retracement plus the top, okay? And here it was a fucking picture perfect deep pullback of this leg up, right? Deep pullback, boom, and then rise. Do you have one-to-one here? Yes. So on a 15-minute especially, right? So you always get the reversal candles. Always get the fucking reversal candles. It's the same thing over and 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 over again. All right. So short and sweet today. Honestly, I got nothing. I don't have. There's nothing more to tell you. Gold is looking bullish. It should keep on running because of government shutdown. So you can look at silver, for example. It's pumping. It's again, it's same pullback in silver. Boom, pullback to this previous lows, whatever, and now it's rising, right? So I wasn't trading silver, obviously, but the silver is up 1.7%. Gold should be playing catch up as well. So if gone to my head, I would be a buyer now. You know, I'm not going to be chasing. It's Friday, but gun to my head, this is a buying market right now for gold. That's a trade right there. What else? And that's about it. I got nothing else for today because there's not much to do. One second, let me just finish the. All right, boys and girls. You do your thing. Because there's no NFP, there's nothing to do. You can see that there is no volatility. So no volatility, go do something else. There's no point in staring at the charts and forcing trades. The only thing I see is long gold right now. That's a good trade for me. Otherwise, there's not much to do. At least for another 45 minutes, maybe when the stock market's open at 9:30, that's when I would tackle this issue one more time, revisit it. But for now, gold long is the one I see as a good trade. I'll drop a few things on our Discord at 9:45, 9:30. If I see something else, so stop by our Discord, our Telegram channels. And then we also are releasing a new video today. You should probably watch it, so be on the lookout for that as well. Should be out within an hour as well. So we'll give you for a nice entertaining Friday to watch. All right, guys. I'll let you finish your little whatever the hell is going on with the number wang game. Whoever gets that reference. On YouTube. And then I'm out of here, honestly. I'm going to be back in 45 minutes on Discord. So if you want, stop by Discord. Maybe I'll do live here, there, maybe not. We'll see. But I'll drop a few notes in the chats there as to setups if they materialize. Because there's right now no volatility, no volume. Everybody's kind of like sitting on their hands and waiting. That's why you basically look at the stock market. They're flat for the day, right? Because nobody knows what the fuck to expect, and you're not going to be committing capital just because it's a Friday and you need to pay rent, right? So you're going to have to. All the big players are waiting to see how this situation with U.S. government shutdown shakes out. All right, boys and girls. All right, I. Thank you all for coming. We'll resume Monday, but I will be on Discord in 45 minutes or so, in an hour essentially, and we'll resume. If there's something going on, I'll do a live on Discord. If it's still slow as shit and nothing is happening, then there's no point in wasting time on this today. That means just go for a walk, go to the gym, don't stare at the screens today. Go do something that you need to do, take care of personally. All right, it's a Friday, government shutdown. They're gonna be, you're gonna have weekend gaps. Quite possible you're gonna have a weekend gap, and you don't know which way it's gonna go. It's gonna have to, which way the gap is gonna occur. Because if for some reason they resolve the government shutdown over the weekend or whatever, You don't know. So this is a very high risk environment, and high risk environment that it's slow usually results in a gap up, gap down type of situation on Sunday open. So be careful with your position sizes. All right. Thank you all. I guess again, this is very unprecedented with NFP not being released due to government shutdown, but it is what it is, right? So enjoy your Friday. Wait for the stock markets to open in 40 minutes, and if the volatility doesn't pick up, then there's nothing to do. Just go chill.